हेलो गाइस वेलकम टू माय चैनल। तो गाइस आज ई समिट 23 का लास्ट डे है। तो आज श्रुति हसन मैम एंड आप जानते होंगे विश्वा सर, ये सभी लोग आ रहे हैं। तो आज का इवेंट बहुत ही अच्छा मज़ेदार होने वाला है। तो गाइस बने रहे मेरे साथ वीडियो में।
एक्साइटेड है।
ओके,
इसके लिए मैं एक्साइटेड हूँ।
किसके लिए एक्साइटेड हो जाते? श्रुति। हेलो सर, गुड इवनिंग सर। तो सर अच्छा जाएगा।
इवेंट तो बहुत ही अच्छा है, क्राउड भी बहुत अच्छा है और सब एंथुसियास्टिक है और अच्छे से चले वो वही चाहते हैं।
तो सर आपने आपका जो मैनेजमेंट है बहुत काफ़ी अच्छा लगा मैं।
जी हाँ जी,
थैंक यू सर।
अच्छा है हमारे
गाइज आर यू एक्साइटेड फॉर द इवेंट?
यस।
तो गाइज आप किसके लिए एक्साइटेड हो?
मैं टेक्निकल गुरुजी। चलिए शुरू करते हैं।
एंड आप?
टेक्निकल गुरुजी।
श्रुति हसन मैम।
एक्साइटेड है।
ओके,
इसके लिए मैं एक्साइटेड हूँ।
gonna put like straight up out there that I'm particularly the stereotypical artist who's been very bad with her money for most of her life. And I've taken advice from financial advisors and people like Priyanka, and it's okay. It's okay not to be an expert, and it's really important to then equip yourself with the right advice. So I think what I learned, especially through working with Priyanka's deals that surround, like for example, with equity. So it's not just about you are the face of the product. Like, how do we expand this? How do we then, in paperwork or in verbiage, use words and terms that can somewhat start to summarize your influence and your scope and what it is that you present. And because of that, I started looking at myself in a more elaborate and comprehensive way. So when we make every deal now, except maybe a straightforward standard film deal, we do bring in that business aspect of treating me as a multifaceted, multi-pronged product, an octopus, instead of just a face.
Right. I think, just to add to what Shruti's saying, generally today with talent, there is a certain intangible quality attached to the celebrity that they bring to the table, right? And I don't want to reduce it by saying that, one has to find a way of capitalizing on it. I don't think that's the intent. But the intent is that, hey, how can we together, with whoever we're partnering with, how do we add more value to this in the longer run so that everyone has more skin in the game, but everyone is also seeing a better, bigger outcome out of that entire association. So to just find ways to make it more lucrative, more fruitful for everyone that's involved in the equation.
Yeah, and adding, because when she said it is about what you already know, I would generally tell people, don't just go invest in crypto because it's the cool thing. Always invest in the things that you're interested in and that you understand to a certain degree with some amount of solidity.
A very excellent point out there, and I think that's of a great value. I'm going to be coming to you, Priyanka, since we were talking about deals, and of course, besides Shruti, you also worked with other renowned celebrities and helped them bag deals. I'd just like to know if you can explain us the complete process from start to end. How does this deal take place? Because for someone like us who's a layman in this language, if you can just emphasize a little on the process.
Well, it probably will take its own workshop, but I'll try and do some justice to it. First of all, it literally takes a village, and I think Shruti will agree when I say that, right? There are so many different layers, processes, even something as simple as putting a movie or a show out there into the world. The timeline alone, on an average, I think you factor anywhere between, say, 18 to 24 months for something, right from inception to it being developed, being conceived, okay, this is how it's going to look visually, then starting to prepare for, okay, when we start to shoot, what is it going to look like to raise the money? And I say this all the time for people trying to understand the movie business. I said, think of each show, each movie as its own startup, right? You got to have the idea, you got to develop it, you go out there and raise the funding, then you'll work on it, you have a growth stage, then you put it out there into the world for it to be received, and then you start seeing cash flow or revenue. So, and imagine doing this again and again and again with each project that you're putting out there into the world.
Right, that's quite elaborate on that point. Also, Shruti, I'd come to you quickly. I want to understand from you the new venture, Black, which with, of course, Priyanka is with us right now, and there's Shantanu Hazarika as well. We'd love to know from rather both of you on this front.
So basically, Black is something Shantanu and I put together because we're both alternative disgruntled artists to start off, and we felt like we didn't belong everywhere in every room. And we wanted to make that space open, inviting, inclusive for all kinds of artists, art, thought and creativity. And that's really the inception between the both of us. He has a certain skill set, I have a certain skill set, and we really needed someone like Priyanka to come in and help us, advise us, and be a part of the process of figuring out so many things that we have struggled with as artists, And it's not just contracts and, negotiations. It's really understanding how to position a product, a person, their creativity. And I think people like Shantanu in the art space have done it on his own and has climbed that mountain himself. I think I have in a certain respect as well. So we wanted to create that energy and synergy of celebrating the subculture and not getting scared of terms like selling out and actually making its own river and stream of financial independent entertainment that actually works and is fun for us and for those who are listening, watching and being a part of it.
Right. Since you both represent women, be it in...
Poor Shantanu, stuck between the minority here.
You know, and also you both are very encouraging to each other's work. You are having your own venture together. I want your opinion, both of your opinion, on women working together. Because there is a slight perception when it comes to women working together, slightly still there, somewhere that...
What is the perception?
The perception is basically that two women can't work together and to a longer longer term.
First of all, Priyanka can tell you the number of situations she's had to deal with two men who don't get along after years of being in business. So, I mean, I don't know, I think for Priyanka and me, we both value each other's time and what we bring to the table. To put it, so let's not even talk about women working together. As people, we have similar mindset and approach to work, and we value each other's skill sets and time and creativity. Even in the legal field, she has, you know, so much creativity involved, which is what I really respect. So I don't think it's about women particularly. We've never really spoken about it that way.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's about the gender really for us has been inconsequential or immaterial to a great extent. It's about, hey, what does this person have and what does this person bring to the table? But I think in my own personal journey, right, with having the firm, where today one of the few firms in the country which is practically entirely female-run, female-led. Literally at this point, 99% of KNA is just women. I think they've been a huge part of my journey. Day in and day out, they're advising some of the biggest names in the business. And not once has the issue been that, oh, but I'm being advised by a female. It's not...
You know, especially since you are both, you know, be it films or law, it is somewhere still a male job. But the fact that you both are equally in your fields, representing and leading it, I think that's why the conversation's been a little tight, Shruti.
I think that, you know, I don't think we wake up in the morning, brush our teeth with feminist toothpaste and say we're going to do this. We wake up deciding to be the best that we can in that moment and that day, and we just so happen to be women.
And kick ass.
Hopefully.
Well, for my...
I like it.
Okay, I'm not able to hear everybody right now, but...
I don't think we're supposed to continue.
Once your two major upcoming projects being, of course, first The Eye, a Hollywood film, where you are the protagonist, and the other one being Prashant Neil's much anticipated pan-India film after KGF 2, which is the Prabhas Sagar. We'd like to know if you can spill some beans on your character Adya in that.
I can't say much about Salar because it's like really secretive and like no, amazing team. I've genuinely had the best time. They're all, again, speaking of, you know, working with good, powerful women, it's wonderful to work with good men, and that's a really good bunch of men to work with. So I've had an amazing time on that film. And The Eye is a film female-led, female-produced, female director, female writer. And so that was one of a kind in terms of experience and storytelling. So I'm super stoked for everyone to see it.
Absolutely. So ladies and gentlemen, on that note, let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you, Priyanka. Thank you. And with this, if you may request you to kindly join us in the center. inshallah, let's give them a big, big round of applause. So on that front, come on everyone, let's give them a big, big round of applause and thank you so much.